Hi, this is Kamera in the Bible, day number 138, 2 Chronicles chapter 28 through 31. Guys, interesting read today. I mean, you have two kings, two different results, two different lifestyles. So interesting. Two kings of Judah. The first king is King Ahaz. He did everything detestable to God. He did not live a life pleasing to God. And you'll see where he had trouble on every side. He got attacked by a few people. This is the thing, though. He was serving idols. He was serving Baal. He was putting his children through fire, sacrificing them in fire, rather. He was just worshiping idols under and just doing crazy stuff. So God sent certain nations against him. Aram, even Israel, he sent against Judah. They took it too far, though. God had to intervene with that. He sent the Edomites. This guy had trouble on every side. And he, for some reason, would not turn to God for help. What he did was, because of one of the nations, Aram, he felt like he would worship their idols. Their idol helped them. See, he didn't see that God sent those people to humble Israel, because to humble Judah, to humble him. Ahaz had led the children of Judah into to serving idols as well. So God allowed a lot of bad stuff to happen to them. He's actually handed them to the hand, giving them into the hands of the Arams, the Edomites, Israel, Assyria. I mean, so many people, and he just wouldn't do right. At one point, he said he was going to start serving Aram gods, the Aram nation had been serving. He just didn't want to do right. Yeah. And nothing went right for him. I mean, just think about it. He served, I think, for like 16 years. He wanted to serve their idol, but he wouldn't try God. And his people would be captives and everything. He just didn't do right. But then after him, you had Hezekiah became king of Judah, and everything he did to serve the Lord. He sought the Lord for help and what to do, and God gave him victory in everything he did. He was successful in everything he did. After only being in service for just 1 month, he set everything right. He reopened the temple. He called the Levites and had them to put everything back in place. Consecrate yourselves. Consecrate the temple of the Lord. Let's have this great sacrificial offering, and let's pray for Israel and Judah. Let's go ahead and offer up these sacrifices and sin offerings for all of Israel. This is the type of things that Hezekiah did. He sent out letters inviting everyone throughout Israel to come and have a Passover. They hadn't had one like that in a while. And he sent out letters inviting everyone. He even told them, he's like, let's turn back to the Lord. Let's not be like our ancestors, our fathers, and those other fellow Israelites. This is why things are not going good for us. But I know that if we turn back to the Lord, that he'll deliver our people from captivity. Let's do this thing. So you had some people who scorned the couriers. You had some people who listened to them, and they all met up in Jerusalem. And when they came together, they had a huge celebration. Hezekiah gave so many thousands of the rams and it was sheep and goats for offering and everything. They had a huge celebration. Officials, they gave thousands as well. And so there were some people who weren't consecrated. Hezekiah prayed and said, Lord, please pardon them. There are some that were unclean, and bless them, Lord, to because they have the heart to want to please you, and God healed them as well. So it was just two different kings, two different outcomes. And Hezekiah, he even went so far as to call out that the people, he sent out an order that the people start giving their offerings in tithe again, and they did it gladly. You had people getting their first fruit of their grain, of their oils. You had people giving their tithe of their animals. Yeah. Hezekiah was very pleased. Him and the Levites and priests were rejoicing. They were happy because they were doing the will of God. After that big Passover, though, they said there was not one like that since Solomon. But after that Passover, you had people going throughout Judah and Jerusalem just tearing down those sacred stones and the altars and getting rid of those everything, shrines, altars that were for idols and everything. So yeah, they had a heart to do right with God, and everything he did, he prospered. Hezekiah did. So his whole will was just to do the will of God. So guys, you have to think, you had one king who wanted to do things his way, did everything he could, and things were going bad for him. You would think that he'd be at least try God. No, he got worse. He became even more unfaithful to God. When you see things going bad in your life, don't have so much pride or be so stubborn and stiff-necked that you don't even want to try God. That's what happened with King Ahaz. But then you had this other one who was humble enough and who did everything he could to please the Lord, and he was very successful, very prosperous. And imagine the peace he got. Ahaz had no peace. Hezekiah had peace. Isn't that something? So guys, I love those two examples. If you have any points you'd like to add, please place them in the comments area. That's Points in the Bible, day number 138, 2 Chronicles, chapter 28 through 31. You have a God-filled, blessed day.